Is John Chayka on the way out? And some Chicago injury news. Hey everyone, Brent here from It's Hockey Night. Oh boy, we've got some fun things to talk about. I'm wearing the Blackhawks jersey today just because there's two bits of Chicago Blackhawks news. But let's jump right in. Elliotte Friedman, about 6 hours ago, dropped a bomb by saying John Chayka may not be on the 52-person roster to go into the bubble. Even if he is, there's rumours that this could be a divorce and going the other way. I made a video about this the other day, which is on the channel now, and boy is that outdated, because I thought, there's a few other reasons why why things may have not worked out, but apparently it looks like they've cleaned house with some of the support staff. Chayka wasn't at training today, so oh boy. So the team lineups had to be in by 5 p.m, which has now passed, but obviously it's going to take a little bit to funnel out who's in what. But yeah, unless he gets a lifeline here and then they do very well in this play-in, it kind of looks like he might be done, which is surprising because 6 weeks ago staff within were surprised they were even getting asked questions about this. But oh man, it's not looking good. Apparently Chayka has not responded to any messages for the last 48 hours on this. It's just complete radio silence. There'll be a link in the description for Elliotte Friedman's article. They can go through. It really does cover everything. A few people have tried to piggyback and be like, I wrote about this last week, blah blah blah. But going through that, a lot of the information's outdated or speculation. Where I feel like in this article, a lot of it seems to be pretty accurate. So the assistant GM is Steve Sullivan, who you may remember is the guy that got hit in the face, and then the fan trolled him, and then the puck hit that fan in the face. He's also a Penguin, and I've got a Sullivan jersey somewhere in that wardrobe. There is a Sullivan jersey, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, he might be the interim GM. But obviously, more to come. I am assuming there'll be a video on this later today, as kind of the news comes out, because it's only 11:30 a.m. in Australia. So yeah, I'm assuming when you wake up, dust off your little eyes, that I should have a video update on this. So yeah. I've also got another video coming out about all the details when it comes to the hub itself. So I wanted to make that separate to the news video, just because there's a lot of information there. It's a video on itself. Let's move to Chicago, land of the just awful pizza ideas. I mean, a DDP pizza is not bad, but it is not a proper pizza. It's just not. It's like soup. That's been it's like a pie pretty much. It's like a pie filling. It's just way too much stuff. Way too much stuff on it. It's not bad, but I will say it's not bad. Brent Seabrook, I mean, no real surprise by his form and injury issues and a few other things, is not going. he's not entering the bubble. He won't be playing any of these play-in rounds, and yeah, I doubt he'll be playing at all this year. Crawford does look like he's at least joining the bubble. He hasn't trained at all, so with the team, so it's going to be interesting to see who the starter is. I mean, crazier things have happened, but yeah, I just don't think that you go with not training at all to playing in the first play-in game. It just doesn't make sense to me unless he can kind of start on the ice pretty shortly, but yeah, stranger things have happened. But yeah, this might be the moment that Malcolm Subban sort of, this is his audition to be a starter. This is it. I don't think he's getting another chance here. So poor guy's got a lot of pressure on him. But yeah, if he can play well, then at least it will give, even if he just plays slightly above average, it will give people a little bit of a window to be like, okay, there might be something there. He's also a restricted free agent at the end of the year, so that's something to look at as well. Some injury news across the other teams. It doesn't get any better for the Arizona Coyotes. Not only are they having they're having front office issues, also Ekmon and Larsson might be injured after a collision from Soderberg. So taking a look at that, that's going to be interesting. Hopefully he's all right. Dougie Hamilton's also not been out at practice, so there's a possible injury there. But I mean the only reason I'm reporting on injuries now when I wasn't a week ago is we're just about to sort of fly into the hub. So just sort of keeping everyone updated with some of the bigger player injuries. But it could just be like a Crosby situation. He just has a niggle. Let's just take it easy. And Crosby's back to full practice. So all these people that... I remember people saying like, oh, he's definitely got COVID. And it's like, well, he played it in the scrimmage game for like a period and then stopped. So like, it's not like midway through they realized he had a positive test. Like it's like, yeah, he just had a niggle. I think it was his groin, the same injury he had somewhat during the season. But yeah, obviously, yeah, details are not flowing when it comes to injuries. But yeah, so he should be fine. I don't know if they'll play him in an exhibition game or give some runs to some other players. So that'll be interesting to see. The exhibition games will have 13 forwards and 7 defenders. So just an extra forward and an extra D. Apparently coaches and GMs wanted more. They wanted 15 and 9 just so they could really roll out everyone, but not going to happen. Bettmen Daly and the US owners right now don't have permission to go into Canada. So that's interesting because immediately I was like, well, who's gonna hand out the cup? But then I remember like all the families coming in at like the Western Conference, Eastern Conference final time. So I just assume they're going when that happens, because there's no point having a bunch of owners there to just go home, and there's no point really having Bettmen and Daly there right now. So I completely understand that, that they'll be there come when the family all go through. They'll be isolating and getting themselves in there. But right now, they probably need to be a bit more mobile because there might be, if there's an outbreak or something's going on, or they need to change hubs, or there's a multitude of problems that can arise from this. They need to be able to be pretty mobile. So they wouldn't be able to go out and come back in, and they might also have other business meetings and other things to be able to look at, and they can't be in 2 places at once too, between Toronto and Edmonton. So it just kind of makes sense that they sort of sit put. Anyway, that is your lot. Again, there'll probably be another video on John Chayka. Oh boy. I would have been shocked 3 or 4 days ago if they let him go. I'm now starting to think that, there's too much smoke. There's way too much smoke that it's probably fire, but I think it's a mistake. What I reported in the other video was Arizona's poor offense for so long. They have one player that managed to score 30 goals in one season in the last decade, and that was Verbata. You just forget even Verbata was in the league. It's just... They have never had offense. He's trying... This year, he's changing it from, trying to get draft picks and everything. He picked up Phil Kessel, he's picked up Hall. He's trying to do things outside the box, but yeah, maybe it's just not enough. What do you think in the comments down below? Is he done? Is he going to get fired? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you and bye. Oh, and like and subscribe, because every YouTube tells you to do that.